All right, this is it. So it's going to be a strain. You're going to watch me eat nuts. I'm going on a squirrely diet. Actually, if anything, I need to gain weight. So that would defeat the purpose. Anyways, let me just eat a couple more pecans. Ugh. I need protein. Yeah, this is going to give you, this is such sustenance for the day. But I need protein, I need sugar to wake up, finally showered. Yeah, see, I care sometimes about what I look like on the screen. The show is not about me, so hey, with that. Anyways, all right. So, as you know, at least some of you who live in America know that there's going to be a total lunar eclipse on the 8th of November. And here in central Texas, it's going to be somewhere around 2:30 a.m., between 2:30 a.m. and 8 a.m. So yes, there's going to be some shady, evil spirit activity taking place at the election polls. What a coincidence, right? That people are going to be voting, and there's going to be a total lunar eclipse. Anyways, so on that occasion, I was asked to do a drawing, which is in itself not so creepy. However, actually, I think I might need to create a new project for a second. And we're gonna make of it maybe something like this. And this particular stream of drawing is going to be dedicated to this topic. So it is a lunar eclipse, but what we're doing here is coloring and trying to be, it's almost going to be like a combination of coloring and collaging. Pardon my sexy voice in the morning. And just prepare all this stuff and creepifying. I guess the point of all of this is to make the lady creepy. And I'll show you. She is a creepy lady. And she's roaring. Makes me think of the modern woman. Alright, so dimensions are pretty big. Alright, cool. So let me just quickly show you Princess Leia here. Wait a second, I gotta create a new project quickly and bear with me. I know. Woman, why aren't you ready? Because there we go. What the heck is this? Because I'm going to be putting her not only on the album cover, actually it would be a single cover, but also I think this is going to go on YouTube. So let's try to do something like I can't see anything, but bear with me here. Like, who the heck wants to bear with you about anything if you're not showing anything? All right, so this is roughly half the size. So we're going to try to choose. Here goes blind math. I'm going to create something kind of like this. Good enough. And let me just throw the lady in here. Roaring woman. Kim in. Yes, showered once a month, and now I'm so clean that my fingers are sticking to the trackpad. Come on. Computer, I woke up, not you. You've been up. Come on. Don't make me do this. Don't make me have an episode. Finally. Alright, cool. And before I do anything with her, let me just resize it a little bit, and let me just duplicate it first. I always tell you to work on a duplicate. And now I'm going to resize her a little bit. And now, yeah, you guys can't see anything. She's coming. She's coming to the neighborhood next to you. Alright, and rasterize it or flatten it. Alright, now she's ready to be seen by the world. And for the time being, I'm going to put her on a black background. But this is just for the time being. Alright. So, are you ready? Are you ready for the reveal of your mother-in-law? Wait a second, I gotta close this stuff too. And this is gonna be our project, just so you know. Alright. So I'm gonna share the video screen. Don't freak out. Alright, here she is. Here's the woman of your nightmare. As you can see, we got a lot to work on in the hair department. This is going to be a tricky one. And she is temporarily on the black background. But that's just all temporary. The first thing I'm going to do here, though, is change this white. As you can see, this was drawn in ink on paper. You can see the paper texture really well. So what I'm going to do here now is even out the white, take away that, there we go, paper texture. You can see the difference. It's grayer than the original, and now it's kind of a cleaner start. You want to start on a clean slate. And this is what we're going to do. Although the point of this is to obviously make her look infernal, evil, hellish, or this is your typical voter on the 8th of November. Female voter. Alright, so I'm going into a lot of detail here. And it's not that necessary to do now. Alright, so I want to just also go through, as you can see, the hair is going to be a challenge. And it's going to be fun. And I'm also going to try to do her with maybe watercolor brushes. Digitally, we're going to see what it's going to look like. My husband gave me a couple of ideas on what it would be cool to make her look like. And we're going to try to do that with watercolor brushes. And I'm going to be working with in-house default watercolor brushes, nothing special. Alright. There she is. Your mother-in-law. Actually, this looks a lot like my mother-in-law. Not even in the appearance, but in the essence. And I wish I were joking, but that's just reality. In essence, this is what she feels like. It's funny though, I remember when I was a kid growing up in Ukraine, and for a little while I had to live with my parents in the same room. This was the 90s and all. And my mom, we were living with my dad's mother, so my mom's mother-in-law. And of course, the clash, the classic female clash. And my mom's not necessarily a provocateur, that's for sure, but she is easily provoked, especially when she was younger. I guess she mellowed out with age now. And so, yeah, there were these screams and yelling and trying to figure out, I don't even know what the cause and the reason for the fighting was. It was something petty, of course, because we're talking about women, right? But I remember making a mental note to myself when I was a child that it was kind of important to me to get a mother-in-law that I would be friends with. Well, that backfired, I guess. But what can you do? All right, so this is going to be, this might take too long. So I'm going to quickly look up something. There's like a little a trick I can do to take out. I know how to do it in Photoshop, but I don't remember how. Let me see. Actually, I've never done it in Affinity. But you can take out a color. Um, and not this, obviously. I'm going to also copy this for a moment and duplicate it and keep it white for now. All right, and also while I'm here, let's just take out this. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is try to I would like to just isolate a color and take it out. You know what I mean? Um, all right, this isn't what I'm trying to do. That's more like it. Why? Why? I didn't ask for this. Sorry, talking to myself. No, I don't want anything YouTube. Hmm. All right, so yes, it's very close to Photoshop. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. So it can tell me anything. Oh, this is just my wand getting in the way. All right. So this, and I'll select this dirty gray color. And now, yeah, this isn't what I was looking for. I guess I'm gonna have to do it manually. That's crazy. But all right. Well, let's try it. Um, and if there are some leftovers, that's no big deal. We can work with that. All right, but most importantly, what I got to do here is work on the hair, because this is what's gonna really make it stand out. Because obviously the hair is luscious and out of control, and also demands a lot of attention to itself. So you're gonna, it reminds me of maybe Medusa Gorgona, and the hair almost looks like um, was it the Hydra from the Greek mythology, the one that gets killed by Hercules? Lenorian, something like that, Lornian Hydra. And her hair is made out of serpents and snakes and vipers, and for each hair that you cut off, like a bunch of multiple heads of snakes emerge. So it's like really difficult to defeat something like this, and I think Hercules succeeds according to the mythology. And I guess he cut off her head, right? Unless I'm confusing it, it is with Medusa. All right, yes. This will occupy me for about an eternity. But Photoshop offers, and I know Affinity might have that too. Um, Unless, boy, no, wait, but how could I get opaque though? Sorry, I'm like thinking to myself. I do need this layer transparent in order to accomplish what I'm trying to accomplish here. No, this wasn't it. I'm trying to make her gray. Um, I got to say good morning. Trying to be cheeky. All right, let's get down to business. If anyone has any tips on how to take out a select color in Affinity, not Photoshop. I know how to do it in Photoshop. I have not figured out the way. I know. Why didn't you do your homework, you blonde? You should have just looked it up, practiced, went on stream. Well, you know, I have a life outside of art. Which is actually, do I? Barely. I, but there's never enough time. All right, so I know there's got to be a way to do it. But for now, hey, enjoy company of me and the Gorgona here. Um, Jeez. Oh, and I got for that. That's kind of cool, but that's not what I'm going for. So what I'm gonna do. And yeah, by the way, I should save this project because things happen. Where's this folder? England. Save and bear with me for a second. I gotta run downstairs and do something for just one moment, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, and let's continue the torture. It's actually not that torturous, but I just need to tell my hubby something, and let's get to it. What's that? Huh? Is it really? But I did switch it to mine voice. Look. Here. Oh, what the heck, Judy? I didn't know. It's off.
So all this time, for the last 27 minutes, I've been sounding like a demon and nobody told me. All right. Well, do I sound normal now? Jeez, great. Well, that's going to go down in history. You guys don't even unmute me and tell me? Or you thought this was like part of the creepy setting? That's funny. All right. Well, now do I sound feminine enough? Makes me think of that movie with Howard Stern, Private Parts. Remember when there's always um, bodybuilding women on testosterone, obviously, and a slew of other hormones, and they're posing. And just, does my voice sound feminine enough? Yes, it's feminine, very feminine, and it's not very feminine because they are bodybuilding women, and they've already crossed too many lines um, to sound feminine. Um, all right. That was funny. So I see the 3 viewers that are watching me are not even unmuting me. You're just using me for my carousel. All right, this is it's got to stop. What kind of accent was I attempting to do there? All right, let me see. All right. All right, this is all not giving me any information. Preparing for the apocalypse. All right, well, let me just quickly, because this is just, yes, I know. How about this? And we're gonna grab this color. But wait a second, wait a second. This is not what I chose. I chose the gray. And you're selecting what? Yes, it ain't easy. All right, let's do this the old fashioned way. It's Sunday. I got nowhere to go. Life of an artist. I can't believe you guys didn't tell me I was in a demonic voice setting. Gonna have to go back and listen to that. My inner voice came out. By the way, we are living in interesting times. I don't know what's going to happen, but things are crashing and the economy is at its most volatile in the longest time. It was even better during COVID. But now I guess it's reaching its boiling point. And it's like, I don't know, it's like some people think it's exciting to live on a, to witness change, live on a threshold of a major shift. And I don't know, maybe it's just the people who lack excitement in their life. I'm one of those people like, I want boring life, somewhere in a cabin in the woods, and don't harass me around nature and animals and no change. I'd be growing my tomatoes and vegetables and herbs, have some sort of a like Disney type life of living harmoniously with flora and fauna around me. Oh, what the heck. Yes, and if anyone wants to coach me on how to remove a select color in Affinity Photo, not Photoshop, uh, your expertise is more than welcome. And I don't usually ask for audience participation in these matters. Um, so, yes, you know what to do. Ah, the detail. I mean, it must have been fun to draw all of this. Oh, yes, and I should be saving it from time to time. There's like gotta be a way. See, this is what I'm trying to accomplish here. Transparency. Total transparency. Let me see. Adjustments. Why? Dun, 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 dun. Hmm. Selective color. And can we do alpha? No. Oh, wait. What? Whites. But I'm not trying to recolor it. I'm trying to take it out. Yeah. Oh, wait. Opacity is what I need. Yes? Huh. Yes, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do. All right. How about should like contrast negate do that? You would think. All right. What else is there? Nah, this is not what I'm looking for. Not lighting. All right. Carry on, Governor. Carry on. I know there's got to be a way. I know. I could have used blend modes too for later, but I just want to have as many options as I can have on this one. And I would like to have just the outline of the lady and the hair, obviously, too. What? Stop it. All right. Give me a second. I am gonna take that leap of faith. Uh, what the heck is this? This is not. Mhm. All right. Yeah, I gotta look something up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Skip on you. Ah, Google. All right, but this is like how to erase. Can't Google anything anymore. You ask it a specific question, and it just gives you a myriad of answers that have nothing to do with your question. Um, Go figure. How does that work? Yes, yes, yes. Dun 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 dun. What filters colors erased white paper? Well, let me see. Filters. Well, I guess I could go out here. Okay. Filters, colors, erase white paper. What the heck? Seriously? Really? This is all I needed to do? Although it's like not entirely transparent. Uh, but it's close enough. All right, but I gotta test it just to see what this looks like because um, I don't know if I did it. I guess it kind of did what I wanted it to do. All right, so I'm definitely gonna duplicate this layer. All right, that was easy. You're um actually before I do anything, wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. I just wanted to know. Um, all right. I guess I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know it that bad. All right, so now we have the lady the way we wanted it. Um, Although it's still not entirely what I would like it to be, but I think it should work. All right, so I'm going to not copy it yet, but grab a brush C and fix some of these. If this is to blah 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 blah, hmm. Select mark selected color. Let me see. I gotta try this one too. Go to select. Um, Mark the select color. Where is that? What year are we talking about? Mm-hmm. Now what? Delete key. That's just crazy. Um, anything happened? Nothing happened. That's just genius. But this is not what I wanted. Inverted. All right. Oh, okay. Yes, this is the key. Invert. Yes. And now remove. Still didn't work. Whatever. I can make it work. But it's still strange. Like, this is exactly what I did in Photoshop, and it did great. And here it's acting strange. All right, well, I can still work with that. Can't believe it's giving me so much crap. All right, duplicate. This is still a little weird. You see what I mean? All right, I will deal with that. Well, I have this for now. And let's grab a brush tool now and work on the lines. And of course, it's going to be black. Gandhi. All right. So it begins. All right. I'm just gonna quickly have our lady. Actually, I'm gonna select the color. Yes. This is not gonna matter, but I'm only doing this because I would like to isolate the layers. All right, so that's isolated. Good enough. So the trick is to just follow the line and make sure there are no gaps here. If I'm gonna be attempting to do what I'm gonna try to do. So don't want anything like this. So I'm gonna close it. Or this. Even this is gonna give me a little bit of a hard time. So close it, close it, close it. That too. Now the face was pretty good, I remember. Just maybe quickly check out the mouth and everything. And then the hair was obviously pretty good. All right. I think that's all she wrote for that. The shadow almost looks like the woman has a beard, which I don't think she has. She could. All right, let's duplicate the layer. Yes. And now I'm gonna work on this. No, I'm gonna work on this. Sorry. And what I'm gonna do now, at least try to do, gonna be on the brush, grab the, let's see, so we're already in watercolor. And now go back to color. So first of all, in order to, so yeah, sorry. So we were trying to come up with somewhat of dirty, clowny palette in the hair. That makes any sense? So I'm just gonna quickly kind of experiment with color, obviously in watercolor, with watercolor brushes, and what do we want? Some kind of. So we're going for like a deranged, demented. I know everything on this channel is deranged and demented. I know it's like, what are you talking about? You always go for that. Rainbow kind of, that's a little too much. Rainbow color, streaky. By the way, I could switch brushes too. And I'll try this one. I think it needs more fun colors, warmer colors. But we will still keep it deranged. All right, so this is going to be kind of like the skeleton of what we're going to try to do. Let's put some yellow in there, like a dirty, pussy yellow. And I said that and I went for orange. Um, all right, so kind of trying to attempt a deranged clown. This is what it looks like. All right, the deranged clown look. By the way, this is my I think this is going to be a second time I'm working with digital watercolor brushes. And boy, I tell you, I don't know what I'm doing. But it is fun. All right, so let's go for a cooler color. And I'll just keep my hands on a brush sizes. And let's have a little bit of. I'm gonna come back to that first brush I had. That was pretty good. First in line. So, like I said before, these are the default in in-house programmed um, watercolor brushes. I didn't go and download anything in particular. Um, I just kind of wanted to see what would happen if I just work with these. So I'm gonna have some streaks here too. And again, just dance around the colors a little bit. So there is a variation that creates somewhat of a dimension, kind of like a play of color. Because nothing in real life is one solid color. Everything depends on light shade play. And so this is kind of like what I'm attempting to do here too. And I'm gonna add a few like smaller streaks. Looks pretty cool without it too. All right. But this is only a template of what we're gonna do. All right. Um, something like this. I think I'll still work on the tips a little bit here. As you can see, they look a little bit wild and don't have enough color. And what I like about, well, this particular set of watercolor brushes is that they actually give you a texture. Like if you can see here, yeah, you can see it's digital. But it's still interesting how they sampled in. I know you don't see where I'm pointing, but right here, they sampled the texture of the paper, the watercolor paper, the heavy paper, which is pretty cool. Um, all right, but we will continue with our later. Must admit, you wouldn't want to meet this woman. You wouldn't want this woman in your life. I know now I can go for like slightly darker. Is that the direction? Thank you. Oh, I gotta save it. That's all I need. All right, the squirrel got her bread. Yes. Tip, advice for those of you who want to gain weight, like I do: eat more than a handful of nuts and 2 pieces of bread a day. It's like the only I know most people want to lose weight. I'm one of those freaks that finds it really difficult to gain weight and retain it. So I gotta like always I eat and then I like have desserts with heavy whipping cream, just chugging it like half a cup. It helps if you keep it like continuously ending each meal with, obviously you want to make sure you can tolerate it. I had to build up to it. And then half a cup of whipping cream. That's a lot of calories, and if you just like continue it, soon enough you will get heavier. I guess it got too humid. I had to turn on AC. Nothing better like greasy bread next to a computer. Oh, it's hot though. Okay. All right, woman. Let's do this. All right, now so for texture, I'm gonna randomly kind of move around and add some darkness to the tips. That's just great. Amazon had to crash right when I was entering like a really cool art period. I mean, all the art, all the white bread art is great, but this is really something. Yes, I know. Each frog boasts about its pond. Yeah, watercolor can really kind of like create that. Yeah, I just sound like such a bimbo there. um, create that creepy, dirty look if you know how to choose the right colors. I love how that diluted water effect, or if you're using real watercolors, you have even better control of it, obviously. You can really like muddy up what you're doing. How are we doing? She's something. All right, let's save it. And now I would like to have her. Um, See what we can do for a background. I'm gonna creep you out. Video. All right, let's see. What kind of. Mm, where we could go now? Unsplash too. Hmm. I'm gonna use this for texture. So I'm just downloading a bunch of textures to see what we can do for the background. Still not entirely thrilled with what internet has to offer. This isn't bad. Let's try this. All right, let's try it. You can always undo. Yeah, wow, this is huge. All right, let's see. Oops, wait, not what I wanted. She's a crazy lady. Actually, that reddish kind of works. It's not the background that I was looking for though. So we're gonna keep that in mind for now. And what I'm gonna try to do also. And what went wrong here? Wait. Why did it get into her? Did I miss There we go. Okay. So which one's that? Linear burn. It's not bad. Darker color also not bad. Man, it's wicked. Um, let's try to keep this one for now. But I don't necessarily um I don't necessarily want her. Sorry, yeah, I know. I got problems, I know. You guys are missing out on so much fun. All right, so this wasn't quite what I was going for, but all right, let's try it. So she's obviously gonna be like dead or undead, hellish clown. Um, and I'm gonna try to do her skin tone as corpse painty as possible. Ah, too close. That's all right. Too close. Yeah, I thought so. I'm a woman, hear me roar. Ooh, not quite the bloody background I was thinking, but not bad difference. Hmm. Well, that's kind of really subtract. I gotta remember that one. Clown from hell. A lot of cool ones. All right, I'll come back to that later. But first, let me should probably should probably yellowish, right? I want to go that like rotting urine yellow, something. Dirt. Uh, a little less red. A little less green. What the heck? It's like we live in a house, but it sounds like there's a little midget running around upstairs. I must be losing it. All right. Now I would like to give her little coat some texture and wait. No, brush, obviously. And where is the. This is a little too transparent brush. Let's give it a more solid color. And it wasn't even the color I wanted. Oh wait. Nah, 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 nah. What am I doing? What do you do? Oh wait, redo. Yes, this is the. Oh gosh darn it. All right, wait a second, wait a second. I gotta undo quickly something, and I was on the wrong layer. Where's that pissy yellow? No green. It's a little too dark. Jeez. And this is what I was trying to do. Although, wait a second. I should use these brushes. I think it will make it look more dramatic. Should I do it here? What do you guys think? Whoa! There's a buzzard outside looking. Ah, these were the midgets walking on the roof. Buzzards. That was creepy. Just like landed and looked me right in the eye. Must be doing something right. Something died around our neighborhood outside, like our house or something. And I think they are trying to find it or something. Have you ever had a buzzard look you in the eye? It's a creepy feeling. Wow, that was weird. I'm gonna have a nightmare with that buzzard now. Oh, it's too close to the background. Still a little close. And a little more yellow. This is the. In Ukraine, we have a superstition, I suppose you could say that it's a superstition, that if a dove lands on your windowsill and hangs out there, I guess, someone will die in your family. Yes. These are our Slavic superstition, wonderful Slavic superstitions. No, that's a dove or a pigeon, right? They're like, but what if a buzzard lands on your railing and looks you right in the eye? According to what would a Ukrainian oracle say about that? Actually, I'm not even sure if we have buzzards in Ukraine. I mean, they must be there. Vultures. I know we have a word for it, but I don't think I've ever seen one. But I did grow up in a partially in a city. Go figure. Strange. Hey, lady. Yeah, we Slavs have some strange superstitions. Like one of the superstitions, like it works for Ukrainians and Russians, I think. It's now check this out. If you meet a demon or an evil spirit somewhere in Ukraine or Russia, you can start cursing at it, like swearing at it with words. I guess probably will have to be Ukrainian and Russian swears. I don't know if it'll work with English swears. And supposedly the evil spirit will back off. Now that's a strange superstition right there. I think. But maybe someone would say like, ah, that's nothing compared to some of those, I don't know, Pakistani superstitions. I don't know anything about Pakistani superstitions, but I know Ukrainian ones are funny and weird. Ah, I should be saving this. Yes. Did all this work and it's just like poof, electricity will go out and ta ta. So I don't know if she just has like bloody stains on her sleeves or what the deal is. Something's happening with this lady. I'm gonna crop this too, by the way, but for now, I'm still working with the shadows. Yeah, this is a good brush for this kind of stuff. The watercolor brushes. I think I did a hatchet job here. The brush, please. What the? Come on. You can do better than that. A little more opacity. Yikes. All right. So, what do we have so far? Obviously, still work in progress. But I love that. I love that subtract. I don't know if that's quite though what I'm going for, but I might just like for myself um, export it like that. Um, alright. All right. Obviously, I'm not done yet. This is just hell. I'm gonna be coming back to these. I just want to kind of like see where I'm at. All right. So for now, I'm gonna save it like this, and obviously there's still some highlights and shadowing I gotta do, and I'm gonna take a break. Ooh, now that I'm slamming it, I got 6 people in here. Maybe I won't take a break. Um, but let's see. I did want to see what's happening with this. I didn't want it to be on her face, on this face. So we're gonna keep that for sure. Not bad, not bad, yeah, not bad, but too many reds. Um, this is kind of cool. I want like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like dark burning, um, infected background. Does that make sense? Um, but it shouldn't be on her. I don't think it should be on her clothes. Yeah, a lot to think about, and I do like a couple of these. But this is just looking at where I'm standing for now. But, however, I obviously do want that the hair, the colors in the hair. This green motif isn't bad. Like this is my favorite. Yeah, subtract. Um, but it's not quite. Psycho clown from hell. This is psychotic. That's for sure. Oh, Hugh. Gotta remember that. All right. A lot of good ones. A lot of good ones for sure. But I gotta choose one, and that's always a problem. The toxic feminine. Man, it makes me want to like export a bunch of these different ones. But you know the problem is when you have too many choices, you end up not being able to choose what you want. So now that I have 3 people, so I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna take a break and take a little lunch because the brain needs power. And then I'm gonna come back like in another stream, and plus I do need a second opinion. When you work on something for too long, you end up kind of frying yourself a little bit, and it is good to take a break. Well, here's a lovely image I would like to have you remember as the last frame of this. Maybe this woman will come in your sleep and steal your soul. Anyways, and that's the goal of this drawing. Thanks a bunch for coming in. Although everything's crashing, we're still white bread and we're still going on our locomotive train. And what the heck am I trying to say? Anyways, I'll be back. Thanks a bunch, and I'll see ya. Bye bye.